Like a corpse from a casket, I rise back up, back to this thing that I do, my job, a waste of time. Um, I didn't stream for a little bit. I just got bored, not bored of streaming, just like so bored that I like didn't do anything for a little bit there. But I'm out of it. I'm back in. So let's play more Rayman 3. Rayman. Really no fucking hopes of getting back to the end this night. Really abandon our hope. D who comes across or whatever the fuck they say. Cause I'm not I've been under the pretense of playing it again eventually when I feel like it. I haven't felt like it since I last played it. That's how bad that part of the game was. That's how bad the end this night got. By the time of the fucking Dark World, there is a lot of gunk on my controller. It's really gross. Oof. Nasty fucking thing. Alright, Land of the Living Dead. Put it in. Shut her down. Ew. Hey. I think the volume is good. I was testing the audio with this particular area. And this song is very medieval. I didn't remember that about the Land of the Living Dead. So 4 little slots and 5 little slots is where the volume's at, I think. This dialogue, this fantastic fucking dialogue. 1, 2, blah blah blah. Again. That's such a bizarre line of dialogue. It's so weirdly delivered. I feel like in French it made more sense or something. What's up, Lua? Welcome to the stream. How's it doing? That shirt, Lua, that wasn't actually Jammer Lemmy's shirt, right? That's just it just looks like it. It's just a similar pattern, right? Or am I crazy? I don't remember what Lemmy's shirt looks like anymore. Maybe it is. Maybe I pointed out the obvious, but pretty cool shirt. Rocks shit. I got 2 little sweaters, actual feminine sweaters. But I was saying there is not much of a point in even fucking getting they're winter clothes, but how do I fucking strafe again? In the end, I'm just gonna wear shit over whatever clothes I'm wearing, cause even inside the house, even inside the house, I just wear a fucking hoodie over everything that I'm wearing because it's really cold. I don't know, this house is just shit. It doesn't insulate. Probably doesn't. It doesn't insulate properly, so you gotta fucking wear a jacket and shit inside. It's really quite bad. This ever since it's gotten really cold, this start of winter, it's been really drab and depressing, and I hate this. I despise this. I've never been so miserable. It's not true. It's not true. I've been more, but it really is very miserable. I hate not having sunlight, and I hate that the cold has made it so I've been so prone to sleeping a lot. I hate sleeping, but because it's so cold, I just sleep a long ass time because I don't want to leave the bed because the bed is warm and the outside is cold. It's terrible. I hate it. What is this fucking tornado for? Tornado detergent? I guess the next screen over. Ew, the little birds. It is Lemmy's shirt? Oh, then I'm not that stupid. Good. That's pretty cool. Oh. I don't think I've ever I've never had clothes that are based off something that I like ever. I never bought merch or whatever. Does that count as merch? I guess it counts as Jammer Lemmy merch. I guess I also just never bought clothes that I never bought clothes. I never chose clothes for myself before ever, because I didn't care about how I dressed. Because what is with these fucking turtles? Huh. I knew that I could do that, but that's really weird. Fucking conquer voices. I love the fucking... Yeah, that's just Conquer voice acting, dude. That's just Conquer. That's literally Conquer. Like, not, you know, the character Conker, but that's like fucking Peachy the Pitchfork or whatever. What is his name? Frank the Pitchfork from Conker. It's just like that very shitty, like, cartoon voice acting. Is like a very present in Conker. There's like a character in The Tick, you know, like the superhero parody show, The Tick. I think it's based off like a comic, but you know, the blue guy. In the cartoon show, there's like a villain. He's like an old man, like he's the oldster or some shit. Like, he's a villain, and you know, his whole deal is that he's old. And his voice acting just sounds exactly like Conker. It's really quite silly. Like, he literally just sounds like fucking Chris Seaver, like, doing like an old voice. You know, like, I don't know, like...
I have to go powder my nose.
I like how these are ghostly. Like, I don't know, there's like old characters in Conker, like, not the Green Reaper, just like the sergeant guy, for example. He just sounds very like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a very weird, like, that hurt my throat. It's like a very weird sort of like trying to like sound gruff or something, but they just sound old. It's really strange, and like there's a lot of that in Conker. And that's literally how they fucking voiced that character in The Tick. Like, it's literally the same. It's really humorous. Fucking Plum music. Where does this one go? I forgot where the stake... There it is. Really fucking thrilling gameplay. Look at me go. Very slowly. Oh, there's a fucking Hood guy. Hood classic. Easy joke. Okay. Alright, Shrek. Settle the fuck down. I just wanted to hear there's a conclusion to the Plum song. When you actually, like, finish the puzzle, it does a little jingle. Very cute, very strange. It used to be dripping in Minecraft merch as a youngin'. Minecraft merch. Wow. You cried out the Red Roses mission while you watch this? Lua, that's hell! I consider, like, grinding the Red Roses mission on you know, We Love Katamari reroll. I had this idea of, you know, doing the Red Roses, like... Oh, right. Doing the Red Roses, you know, for, like, a while. And, like, by the time that I'm, like, really close to getting, you know, the full completion of the Red Roses, I, like, stream, like, the very few, like, the final hours of, you know, collecting the Red Roses, and, like, I just play my own music. And it's like a podcast. I've had a few, like... I've had a few stream ideas that are just, like, you know, I host a little podcast. Like, I do something extremely boring. That's kind of what the new Tetris stream was, but like, it's like I just am doing something incredibly uninteresting or boring. Uninteresting and boring, kind of the same thing. I'm doing something really uninteresting in a game or playing a really shit game, and I'm just like, it's just a reason to talk for like a while. And I think it would be fun. One of those I have the idea for, I could easily do, and I think it would be funny, but I'm not divulging that just yet, because I still might do it. Oh god, my nose. Is this the fucking land of Knaaren? No, right? No, it's the land of the dead. What kind of silly thing will he do? Okay. Fascinating. Really cool. Fucking Majora's Mask bubble. There's like fucking... For some reason, I guess, you know, that doesn't... I guess it's just, it's all like animated. Like I was gonna say, oh my god, the squash and stretch and glow box is really good. And for some reason, that guy just, oh, they fucking infighted. Fighted? What is the fucking past tense of fight? They were infighting. For some reason, like, I think that, like, you can't fucking do, like, that kind of, like, stretchy physics in, like, a game for this era. Like a PS2 game. But I guess they did that even in the PS1, like, with Spyro and shit. Like there is jiggly, and even N64 as well. I guess like this is more so like I used to think this more when I was younger, and that was because I sort of like, oh my god, that's because I sort of like didn't like realize. I sort of thought of like jiggle physics as the same as like ragdolls in games, like, you know, like fully floppy like physics in games, like, you know, in more modern, like, I don't know, fucking Goat Simulator. That's like ragdoll central, because ragdolls were like a huge fucking thing in games for a while there. I used to sort of like think like, yeah, the jiggly physics, they're probably the same, right? Like of ragdolls and just like baked in animations. But no.
Oh, lucky me. I have to go iron my kilt.
It's like, I think every single one of these is useful, right? Is that one useful? Come on, little thing. Yeah, it is useful. Is this the, oh, this is the shoe fucking thing. God. Ugh. I kind of forgot, like, how bad it is, like, streaming with a plugged nose. Which is, like, all the time. My nose is, like, always plugged. Yeah, that, like... Whoa, that doesn't look right. That ragdoll physics thing is stupid. That's more like the beta Hoodlum. There's a beta design for the Hoodlums where they're just like a little black ball with like cartoonish eyes. There it is. Like it's just a little black ball with cartoonish eyes, more like a regular lum. Jesus Christ. But they changed them to have a disgusting like mouth and like bloodshot red eyes, which I like the design of the Hoodlums. It's very gross and creepy, but they do look like fucking crackheads. It's very unappealing looking. Okay, Glowbox. Is he scared of the shoe? Do you like this? This fucking... I think like this feels so unfinished and weird. Look at Rayman's hair. That's crazy physics, speaking of. This feels so weird and unfinished, and I think the main reason for that is that there is no sound effect for driving around the shoe. Which, you know, why would a shoe make a sound? But like, I don't know, this just feels like I'm fucking playing like a beta of a game or something. It's such a weird part. It also controls really bad and isn't very fun. This is not a highlight of this game. This game is full, honestly, for as much as, you know, I say like this game like is really rocks, which it is really rocks. It's very charming. It has a lot of dumb PS2 game shit. I was actually thinking about that, like how when you're recollecting a game and sort of generalizing it as like either, you know, like, oh, I love it or I hate it, you usually omit a lot of what you dislike about it. I don't know how to explain this. It's like, I was watching Grapefruit play Mina the Hollower, and like, you know, he's been like, ever since he's beat that game, he's been like, oh, this is the best game ever made. This is like my GOTY. And yet I saw him like play, and some parts of the game he was like, wow, this sucks. Because parts of that game do suck badly, like the tower mini games and like some parts of it. And I was thinking that, like, yeah, when you sort of like think of a game as like entirely it rocks or it sucks, you omit. It's sort of in your mind. It's not even like a conscious thing. You just like, omit the things that you hate about it, until, you know, they happen in the game. Like, I wasn't consciously thinking about, oh yeah, I'm so fucking giddy to play the part of Rayman 3 where you run around the shoe really badly. I'm not thinking about this when I'm like, oh, this game rocks. I'm thinking of, you know, the cool, like, set design, like the cool set pieces of the game and the characters and the oh, and the rocks music and, you know, the like art style and everything. I'm not thinking of the shitty shoe part, because this is bad. Okay. It's sort of quirky. It's sort of like silly that, you know, you're running around the shoe. It's like you get a you like enter your own shoe, it becomes a racing car, and then your other shoe becomes possessed by God knows fucking what, and like you gotta race it. It's silly. Like, I like it conceptually. It's kind of cute. Like, yeah, sure, shoe race, why not? But mechanically, it really is very bad. I hate those parts. There's like 3 of them. 3, like, shoe parts. And I think they're all pretty bad. And also the third section at the very end of this game is also quite bad. It's not like miserable, but it is quite bad. Not as bad as the final boss in Rayman 2 though. That was really, really, really terrible. Like, that was like remarkably awful. I remember that. I forgotten a lot about Rayman 2 that I didn't forget that, like, the final level just like, or not even the final level, just the final boss was fucking awful. Oh, I remember this part. Speaking of parts of this game that suck, I remember this one.
I swear I've never criticized Boots again, I swear.
I didn't even know what he said. He was just muttering. This is the first part of the game that I game overed, I remember. This is also where the Hoodoo Sorcerer first appears. It's kind of annoying. I remember, like, I think these flying enemies are what pissed me off. Oh yeah, wait, no. I need to do the thing. What is it again? Like, pressing enter. Take the photo, press the screenshot. It's like, no. What is the button again? Select? There we go. The soldier is a ground-based hoodlum who spends all his time walking. An expert in camouflage, he wears a purple outfit to hide his varicose veins. Two things about that. That's not purple. Like, is it? That's not really purple. Also, what the fuck do you mean? Press the game to go back to the game. Oh, press the screenshot button. It's start. It's this. Okay. There is that thing that I was talking about last time again, of like the hoodlums sort of pretend, not even pretending. It's just like they're described as like being organic and like having organic features, like, you know, living like a life cycle and whatnot, when they're in fact just burlap sack costumes with a little fly inside. And there is that, I guess it's also just like kind of a, you know, like a little funny like joke. It's like Plants vs Zombies, you know, they say like, oh, the pea shooter has started a podcast recently where they talk about fucking fluoride in the water. What's the button again? It's select. It's, you know, it's just like a funny little blurb, but I really do think that like a very big strength of the hoodlums is that they have this whole weird like lore thing going with them, where like they live lives even though they literally can't. Particularly irritating airborne hoodlum. His awkward propellers prevent him from walking. That's like, you know, their designs are cool, but also this whole thing of them like living like sped up life cycles and like having a hierarchy is really cool. It's sort of like what makes them like interesting to me. Honestly, the Robo Pirates in Rayman 2 really like don't have a whole lot going. Like, I really kind of don't care about them that much. The design of Razorbeard is okay. Oh my god, stop. The design of Razorbeard is okay, but like overall as a faction, they're very just like little cartoon villains. They're not too like interesting. These ones are like good though. Like, this is a good enemy, video game enemy faction. It's good. And then, you know, I guess Rayman 1 doesn't really have like an enemy faction per se. It's just like you fight a bunch of nightmares and then, you know, you beat Mr. Dark. The Rabbids were almost like kind of a cool enemy faction, you know, with their whole like Gears of War, like, you know, war machines like aesthetic. But then they fucked it up by making them really annoying and like minions. What did this one say?
Yay, I need to go alphabetize my sausages.
Alphabetize your sausages. Okay. What is this? Oh, I thought it was a collectible. This walk cycle is weird. What if I... How do you walk again? It's, yeah, it's that. You don't... Do you walk when strafing? You kind of do strafe a little slower. God, that looks so awkward. Classic fucking PS2 game, like, physics. Is that... What is that? How do you zoom in and out? Pressing every button on the keyboard. Nope. I think you can. On the console version, you're supposed to be able to zoom in and out. But not on the fucking PC, because it's the best version. Actually forgot. Apparently Ubisoft, like, renewed the trademark for this game. For Rayman 3. Which means they might be, you know, intending on touching it again. I really doubt it. I give up. I really doubt that, like, I guess, you know, they could port it to Steam. A little too late there, but I guess it'd be better than nothing. I mean, like a modern, you know, like a port of this game that actually just works in modern computers would be great. But it is Ubisoft we're talking about, and they are scum. They are awful. So I don't know if they would do that, because, like, that's a thing fans actually want, is Rayman 3 ported. So why the fuck would they do that? But I also don't know how, like, game trademarks work, or, like... Yeah, no, I don't know how game trademarks, like, work. Maybe they just renewed it because they would lose it otherwise. I don't know. I vaguely know the way that this shit works. It's like, if you don't do stuff with a thing for a while, you, like, lose the license to it. But maybe that's just, like, isn't that just IPs? Do you lose the rights to an old game if you, like, haven't ported it in long? I don't think so. I don't think that's true. Because or else, like, Nintendo would, like, not own anything anymore because they never fucking re-release shit. I guess now they do with the shitty NSO, but it's awful. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know shit about, like, legal things. I only care about, like, the artisan side of entertainment and media. And I know absolutely nothing about, like, the legality of stuff. Honestly, sometimes I even forget that we live in such a shit world that, like, every fucking thing needs to be, like, through, like, 5 layers of a bureaucracy. I guess, again, you know, it's for a good reason. All this bureaucracy is so that people can't just steal other people's works and whatnot, like companies and whatnot. But, this, like, extends to, like, every fucking facet of human life. But I hate that, like, things are so... I hate that things are so, I guess, complicated that, like, everything needs to be, like, paperwork and, like... I really, when I had to, like, go and, like, make an ID for myself, like, you know, get an ID made, I was really like, what's the fucking point of this? Why do you have to prove that you were born and exist in this fucking world? But I guess, you know, the reason is that if you don't do that, then people can just, like, do, like, fucking frauds in your name or whatever. Because people are evil. If we're just like, we're not evil as a species, none of this would happen. Easy. Just do that. How about that? Wow. Can you look, Rayman? Ew. Looks weird. I think they have, like, these scriptures in Rayman Origins, like... Or maybe it's just similar. Like, they really have sort of, like, shifted the like, place, like, the place that the Tinsies occupy in these, like, Rayman 2 and 3, it has been sort of, like, shifted over in, you know, the more modern shitty Raymans, where, like, oh, right, I forgot how to fucking fight this guy. Oh my god, I forgot about these little things. Ew! I do like this guy's theme a lot, though. It's like... Nub? Nunu. It's like, Oh yeah, let me read on this guy. Can I read on the little guy? An exceptional marksman. There's no one better to display a rifle. Whoa. I think that's broken. Okay, this is a Grim Keeper. a former private tutor who was sacked for being overzealous. He joined the Hoodlums to practice his favorite pastime on a large scale, the negotiated delivery of titbits. I think they meant to say tidbits. I don't know what the fuck any of that means. It's probably a French pun. French. I think like Gabriel once talked about how there is like a French manual for this game that's like full of weird fucking lore that like is not anywhere else, like about the Hoodlums and shit, but it's only in French, so you don't you can't, you know, access it unless you're fucking French. But interesting that descriptor there said that he was sacked for being overzealous, as if like becoming a hoodlum is like a punishment in some way, like being put into the burlap sack is like a shameful thing for the Black Clubs. That's really strange. Again, one off little like jokes, like, you know, again, Plant Zombie Almanac shit, but really interesting to think about. I like it. What was I gonna say? I was talking about fucking legal shit and annoying, like, no, I guess I was. It's a very fucking like hippie thought. It's like, oh, why do we need like ID and like money, man? But it's just true. Like, why couldn't we just like live life and like, you know, get scientific advancements and shit, but just not like use it for evil? I don't know. Anyway, hello Tommy, what's up? Welcome. It's the only Rayman game you want to play? That's a good one. That's a good choice. This one, it's pretty fun. Even though again I've shit talked it like 5 different like times in this stream alone. That's a like sign that I quite like it. Again, I mostly like really hard shit talk like the games that I really like. Because, you know, I have like an authority over talking about it because I've like played it. I didn't play this game a lot, but I played it quite a bit, and you know, have thought about it quite a bit. So yeah, it's good. It's jank PS1 game, but it's fun. Very, again, soulful and like clever. Why can't we just hold hands and sing songs? Yeah. It's not even like, you can't even really like blame religion. I mean, you can. A lot of human advancement has been fucked over by religion, like historically. But like, even like, you know, people use religion for evil, have always. But if it wasn't for religion, people would use other things for evil, because like being evil is just sort of like nature. Not even regular nature, just human nature. Is like just I don't know. This is something that like people, probably something that fucking like Plato has talked about, but like the human concept of evil is just this sort of like wild, like, you know, mindless animal like principle of just like take whatever you can and don't care, but apply to us, creatures that have, you know, higher intelligence and like can do a lot more than just, you know, an animal. It's just like the lack of scruples is not like a thing that animals like have, and like, oh, it's this guy. It's not a thing that animals can understand, but we can, and still, you know, we like choose to ignore it when we're evil. A little pseudo like intellectual thought for you there. I just now actually like thought of this just now. Very unique and interesting thought. Where is the hoodoo? Oh, this song fucking rocks. No, seriously though, where is the hoodoo? Oh, right. There he is. They shoot him. Dumb fucks. This song is actually unique to this encounter, you know that? Like, this is the only part of the game where this song plays. There he goes. This song is called The Hoodoo, I think. But the song that will play for every other Hoodoo Sorcerer that appears in this game from now on is the Hoodoo Sorcerer. And it's like a mix of the song that's like a little more subdued. And now it's just like Hoodmongers again. What are these called? Hoodmonger Soldier. Okay. How do I feel about the new Rayman? Didn't I talk about this like last time I was playing this game? Like, didn't you ask me what I thought about the new Rayman? And I said it was shit? It's shit. It's awful. It's like Marvel writing. It looks disgusting. The 3D... Like, the 3D is like Unreal Engine and DreamWorks slop. It's like truly terrible in like both sides. It's less stylized than Rayman Legends like was in 2013. And also, it's just Rayman Legends again. And it's like, it's already like a generic, soulless, like stupid game. And like all of the new content that they're adding is like super fucking like cynical and like babyish. Like, I guess, you know, Rayman Legends is already very, very babyish. Like, I always say how much I hate the glue level. It's already very annoying, like little fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks, like vocals, and it's just like high octane, like obnoxious fucking cartoon antics. But that new thing that they added to Retold actually takes the fucking cake. Like, they can't touch this. Like, what is that song called? I think it's just called Can't Touch This. Like, that song that they added to the game with the fucking guy singing, with the little demon singing, that, like, takes the cake as, like, the most fucking cynical for, like, actual mouth-drooling, like, toddlers in the audience, like, thing I've ever seen. The level design of that music... the level design of that music level is, like, even worse than the ones that were already in Legends. And, like, the way that they present... like the music and the way that like it just is, it's so like Pixar and awful. I despise it. I really did not think there was a way you could like make Rayman Legends like worse, and they did it. They really did that. They made it worse. Good job. Look at this nice little alcove, very iconic setting for the first Hoodoo fight, which I never even really thought about this consciously, but the reason it's called Hoodoo is because it's like voodoo. So like, that's a little another like, not racist, but like another little problematic point to Rayman is you know, old, like just like casual references of voodoo as just like sort of like vague, like blank, like magic, like usually evil magic. Whereas voodoo in real life is an actual like religious practice thing, and it's a closed religion, so you can't even just like do whatever you want with it. And yet for, you know, so long in media, and even like kind of now, like occasionally you see it, is voodoo is just like a short term for like crazy evil magic. It's not like, honestly though, like it's not that common. And also like, I don't know, maybe it's because it's like a religion thing and I don't give a shit and or dislike religions. I kind of don't like, I don't really like take offense on that as much. I don't, if I was a fucking voodoo practicer, I would be offended by it though. So, you know, it's not a good thing. It's not a thing you should do. But in my like in my woke meter, caring about that is like really low ranking. What is the game trying to teach me now? Oh, right. I really wish... Yeah, let me look mode, dick. How do I reach that, dude? What is it talking about? Oh, yeah, just Hoodoo Sorcerer. It's yet another, like, little nugget of problematicness to this game. You rank it 2 wokes. Why is Glowbox stands up like that? He was drunk. Glowbox is like constantly drinking plum juice in this game, which he is allergic to, quote unquote. So he's always like drunk and like out of his fucking mind in this game. How do I reach that guy? I vaguely remember this being annoying, like an annoying puzzle to figure out. I think maybe I gotta like, oh, wait, what? No. Oh, right, just destroy that. It's like you gotta go all the way to like a side place and then you can destroy this whole barricade or something. About the fucking game. miniature Stonehenge was like weird, like Google translated by my browser into miniature stone pendant. It's really fucking weird. Eh. Oh shit. What? Who's there? Oh. What's... I can't see. Have I read the regular Hoodmonger? Oh yeah. Oh look! Wow, those little minions of the Grimkeeper were just using like default text for the Hoodmonger. That's pretty funny. Like they didn't make like a custom thing for the little fucking bug. Silly. Weirdly enough, I'm like really... Whoa. Oh. It is incredible. Okay, shut up now, Glowbox. That looks fucking beautiful. I remember this part of the game, like I remember the invisible stairs, but like, Jesus Christ, that's really beautiful looking. That's insane. Look at that little texturing they did. Wow. This game just blew me away. Again, wow, good. And that's why you stick by this game, even when it's like, even though it's, you know, a little silly. Is because you just get fucking hype moments in aura like this. What is that? What are these called? Hoodstormer. Huh. There's like a different... This is not... Oh yeah, this is not the washing machine one, but the other flying enemy in this game is the washing machine one. Which is really funny, because it's, again, it's like a housewife that turned her like kitchen supplies into like, or her kitchen supplies and washing machine into a makeshift like hovercraft. Which again, why is there a Hoodlum housewife? Wow, just fun. You know, what's it called? I make fun of Grapefruit for like playing Spiral 1 and being like, wow, the little gems, like it's so cool, PS1 gems. I make fun of him for that. And yet, you know, playing this game, when I get a bunch of the little, like, crystals, I'm like, wow. Oh, right. Nope. That sound that just played, that was weird. Also, my computer is doing the cool thing. The cool, whirring of the GPU. Sounds like a name of a movie or something. The GPU, like, fan going fucking haywire. I think it's maybe because of the cold. Like, I've sort of, like, I might be, confirmation biasing myself, but, it started when it got cold, and, like, sort of in the coldest days, like, recently, like, it happens, like, the fan starts, like, going crazy. I don't know what, like, the logic of that is, like, why would the cold change the way, like, you know, a machine works? But it could be something to do with, you know, the fan detecting temperature, some shit. I doubt it, though. It's probably just, again, confirmation bias. Bias. Uh-huh. I was wondering what that squeaky sound was. It's funny that that's, like, the only thing from this game that they've, like, kept for... Or just... like, one of the only classic things about Glowbox that they've kept for him, like, from Origins forward. Because, in those games, he doesn't even have a voice. Like, in Origins, since Origins, he doesn't speak. I don't know, maybe he speaks in Rayman Retold. But, like, Glowbox used to talk in Rayman 2, and in this game, you know, of course, he's constantly, like, never shuts up. So it's very jarring that he's just completely mute.
I have to go. I have an appointment with my psychic.
It's like, since that game, he's just been a complete, like, weird blubbering mute, which is weird because, again, in you know, Origins, the characters, like, they have little voices when they move around. They go like, whoa, and shit. But not Glowbox. He only squeaks. Like, he only makes squeaky sounds. And I think when he gets hurt, actually, he goes like, whoa, like, in his voice from this game, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's the same, you know, like, it's just a soundbite they got from this game. But, the squeakiness of him in this game specifically, I don't know if he did that in Rayman 2, You know, whenever you hit Glowbox in this game, you just go, he goes like a little squeaky hammer sound. That's like the only classic thing they've kept in the UbiArt games about him. Because otherwise, he's completely different. Like, in Rayman 2 and 3, you know, this one, he's just kind of like a coward. And, you know, in Rayman 2, he was like a family man. They really kind of forgot about that aspect in this one. But, just all of that gone, replaced with, like, being kind of like... Again, it's weird because, you know, they don't really have personalities in the UbiArt games, but... It's like, he seems to just be, like... Again, like a mute, like, sort of gross, like, slob. Like, his animations are all, you know, very stupid in that one. Like, when in the mosquito, you know, he, like...
I'll meet you downstairs.
Like, his animation for riding the mosquito is, like, he switches places with the mosquito. And, you know, he's the one shooting and whatnot. And he flies by flapping his, arms and whatnot. None of that was a fucking thing in classic Roblox. Glowbox. I can't. That's the first one. Count it. I remember like many times when I was streaming this game the first time, I said Roblox instead of Glowbox, and it will keep happening. That was the first one of this playthrough. Keep count on your spreadsheets, viewer. All right. No wait, don't be stupid. It's this. Glowbox's lobotomy happened a little earlier than the others. Lobotomy. There's also like, there is I was seeing like a video about a bunch of unused content in Rayman Origins. Because, you know, that game is fucking full. Watch that video, by the way. I don't know who did it, but like, you know, if you care about Rayman Origins, that's a pretty interesting video. Oh yeah, this is auto, right? Yeah, really weird. And the fucking plum, like, dissolves, even though it could withstand lava in Rayman 2. It's a really interesting video, because, like, essentially all of Rayman Origins is unused content. Like, they did an entirely different game once, and then they scrapped it all and turned it into, like, what Origins now is. And, that video is, you know, obviously interesting because of that. There's, like, a bunch of unused music, too, that, like, plays throughout the video, and it's, like, really... Whoa, I skipped one. And it's really, like, uncanny to hear the news tracks. Also, this is a sped up version of the Plum song. Hear it? It's like Nightcore of it for some reason. Because it's called, like, Carry the Plum, Hurry. But this is not like a timed segment or anything. I don't even think that the plums come up again in this game after this part. So, like, I don't know why they did this, really. Fascinating. It's an interesting video, and one of the things that they show is that Glowbox used to... Wait. Nothing? Nothing. The fuck? I like these little ghost incies. They're weird. They look gross. One of the things that they show in that is that there used to be like a feature in Rayman... There used to be a feature in Rayman Origins that I actually kind of like wish didn't get cut. But it was that you could like use, you know, like Rayman's like propeller hair and stuff to like blow wind around, and they would like use it for like puzzles and shit, or like just... It was very like superfluous looking, but I don't know, the action looks satisfying, and I wish it was in the game as just a fun thing, like a taunt you can do. Because, you know, it's not in the final game, but I guess, like, it's something akin to, like, the blowing, like, dandelions from Donkey Kong Returns, which, you know, that's brain dead. That's, like, Miyamoto going, like, what if Donkey Kong could, like, blow little dandelions? And that was his, like, brilliant idea for the game, or whatever the fuck. It's brain dead. In Origins, though, I can see them, like, doing kind of neat, like, puzzles with it. I guess it's not, like, it's not very fast, the blowing the wind, but, like, it seemed fun. Like, you could blow wind while you're on, like, a lily pad, and you, like, you know, move around the lily pad, like you're, you know, using it as, like, a propelling, a propeller, whatever. And, oh, shit, it's a new one. And, the thing about this, the way that this relates to Glowbox is that Glowbox had like 2 different animations for him, like blowing wind, not farting, which like one of them was him just he using his arms to like flap around and blow wind, and the other one is that he like blows with his mouth, like he just like essentially it looks like a burp, like he's just screaming wind around, and I don't know, it's kind of mildly interesting. High-ranking officer who deserves his status. Very few hoodlums have received so many decorations. I guess he is pretty decorated. That animation with the wind also, like the reason that it looks so satisfying, it's not in the game, so I guess I can't, like, I don't know what it feels like, is that it's very like modular. Like, I keep using that word, I don't know if that's the word. It's like Rayman Origins, it's all fucking like puppet animation, right? But they actually made good use of that for the blowing animation, because it's like your character's like torso moves around like analog style, like like it seemed like you have full fucking control over the direction that you're like blowing to, and it just looks good. Like, it just looks cool. It's like an actual good use of that game's like animation style that like looks satisfying, like looks like it has good fucking game feel. Oh shit, it's this song. This is what I was talking about. This is the hoodoo sorcerer, because there's a hoodoo like guy here, but this song is like, it's slightly different than the first like encounter for them. It's like a remix of it, like a low-key, like lo-fi remix of it. Like how ghostly it sounds. Very cool. The way that enemies have unique like themes when they like encounter you in this game is so cool. Like, again, when like a Grim Keeper appears, it plays that theme. When a little flying thing appears, it plays its theme. It's really cool. Oh god. Oh no. Nope. But yeah, like one of the few there's like a few things that were in the video about the unused content that were like cool, and like I kind of wish were in the game. The flying thing is kind of like the wind thing is kind of like the main one, but there's like a kick. There's like a different kick animation in that actually looks satisfying as well. Like the kicking in Origins is already pretty satisfying, like the air kick in it. And it also kind of harkens back to Rayman 1 in a fun way, where like in Rayman 1, if you jump and attack, your attack is like full like strength, and it's the same in Origins because like you don't have to charge a punch if you just jump and do it. But there is like a double kick. Like there's an animation where Rayman kicks to like both sides when you like do it, and it doesn't seem to have the most like use to it. Like, I can't think of like a part of the game where that would be important, like kicking both sides to hit 2 enemies or something. But it just looked like a cool animation, and they didn't put it in. It's unfortunate. It's like one of the few animations in that game that like look good is the kicking, and like the charging the punch. Is there a guy? Like kicking in the air. What the fuck was that? Kicking in the air, charging up a punch, and I mean, there's a few others. Running feels pretty good. Feels very, like, fast-flowing in that game. I guess Greyfruit would say the word kinetic there, but, like, that's not a word that is in my vocabulary, so I'm not going to. I'm not gonna LARP kinetic. Oh, shit. Hoodlum. Hoodlum is a grenade launcher. He's the only hoodlum who can count up to 3. These top-flight mathematicians also love writing poetry. Their anthology, entitled Don't Take It Anti-Personally, has sold more than 3 copies, that's for sure. That's actually a funny one. Alright. Fuck you. No. Wait. Oh, no, right. I was gonna say, what the fuck does anti-personally mean? It's, like... I only know this because of fucking Bioshock, but, like, I guess anti-personal... It means, like, like a weapon or like a gun. Oh, I didn't actually inspect the hoodoo. It's like the kind of weapon that is made for killing people. I mean, every weapon is, but you know, like the anti-personal rounds in. Oh yeah, this fucking shit. Jesus Christ. That's really cool. That's almost as good as Luigi and Circus Land ghost sound. Oh no. Are you kidding me? In Bioshock, the anti-personal rounds are like, they do better at like killing, you know, like splicers, like human enemies. And then there's like incendiary shots or some shit. And then the anti-armor shots, which are good against the big daddies. That's the only reason I know what anti-personal like is supposed to mean there, I guess. But again, I don't know if that's a real life thing or not. Ooh. Ball knowledge! That sort of, ow. That sort of like warms my heart that there is like stupid shit that I like enjoy that you also enjoy, Lua. Like Dilbert and Luigi series. I mean, of course, you know, it's like a grapefruit thing, but like, I don't know. Your love for Luigi seems very like genuine. Where is that fucking shoe? Says grapefruit to his pet chinchilla called Shu. It takes away 1 point from you. That's so fucked. Yeah, man. I think this is the last time that the shoe appears, actually. Maybe. I would hope. I fucking pray for it. Because this one sucks. Need to get back to Rayman Origins. Dropped it off after the halfway mark. It's pretty fun. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, apparently there was rumor of like a Rayman Origins enhanced part that were going around like even before Retold was announced, and I don't know if it's real. It could not be, I guess, but since then I've heard people say that it's actually like a purchase bonus for Rayman Retold. Like it's not. Maybe it will be, but I don't know. It's like apparently not like a standalone part of the game they can just buy. It's a thing that comes with Rayman Legends Retold, like if you buy it, which is awful because Retold is shit. Not that I would buy Rayman Origins Enhanced, that is. I already have the original to play. Even even with the complete lack of quality of life in that game, it's still Origins and it's still fun. That's really shit though. And I had this impression that like, I had this suspicion that if they made the enhanced part of Origins like just its own thing on Steam, they would delist the original, you know, like Steam release of Origins, you know, the one that I have, because it's like, you know, it's the fucking like Sega thing of like, you make like a remake or like a part of a thing and you like remove it, delist it from the Steam library. I still don't know why the fuck they unlisted like Dreamcast games like Shenmue and Nights into Dreams, which is a Sega Saturn game actually. They're not re-releasing those. Like, why the fuck did they do that? Like, there's no fucking like Sonic Origins-esque like version of Nights into Dreams or anything. Why would they just remove those like straight up? That's just like dumb. It's shit. It's like less money for them. There is actual like interest in buying old games from people, like an easy accessible fucking way to play Knights or Shenmue. Stupid companies are fucking shit. But yeah, I felt like if Ubisoft did the Origins Enhanced part, they would unlist the original one, which is, you know, shitty to do because it would probably like cost more. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it would cost the same. I don't know about like the legal side of like shit, and also I'm not American, so like I don't know about the American pricing of things. The fact that like I used to think like people like Americans complaining about like $60 like video games is like rookie shit. Cause like here video games go up to like $500 if they're like AAA enough. And I was like, wow, what babies complaining about like $60? But now games are starting to be like 80, 100, and you know, only up because like the fucking gaming market is like in shambles right now, essentially. But yeah, just all to say, very shitty if they do delist the original Origins, because yeah, because delisting shit is stupid, just in general. I think that's the Land of the Living Dead done. I just need to yeah, do this and like I get to the fucking Sand of Kanarin. The fuck is that? That looks like a, what are they called? The Rumbler. That looks like a Rumbler from Bioshock 2, which is the only new Big Daddy type they introduced in that game, which is really like sad because I like their designs. Heckler. The Hoodlums have a gift for transforming objects into terrifying weapons. Here, a seatless toilet. Wow, cool poopy joke, dude. I don't remember how to fight this guy, actually. I think you can't, unless you use the hand. The fist? Where is it? The super fist. I don't know, it has a name, but I don't remember the name. The name... here it is. Okay. It's called like the Giga Fist or some shit, I don't know. Oh. Lou, there it is! Wait, no, that's not the fucking onomatopoeia that I was thinking of. Last time I was talking about how one of the fucking onomatopoeia for like hitting an enemy in this game is koppen, which still doesn't make any sense to me, like whatsoever. Wow, this guy is fucking resilient, eh? Like, I don't know if that's a French onomatopoeia or like what, but really weird. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there was koppen, you saw it. What the fuck does that mean? Makes no sense. Ridiculous. Also, I forgot I was gonna say, Lua. You know, all of you like, you know, be into the same stupid shit as like me and Puku. You should watch Flubber. I think that like you'd enjoy it. As in like, whoa. As in like, I think you would find it like as funny as like I found it to be, which is like really, really funny because it's so awful. Like it's a really, really bad movie. There was like a review of it somewhere that said like, this movie's constant use of tiring slapstick like makes it really hard to sit through. And Puku was like, tiring slapstick, yeah, that's right, because like it really is like fucking like I want to say like 30 minutes of the runtime of that movie is just like things bouncing around, because like the flubber is like a bouncy substance. So much of the runtime of that movie is just shitty like hijinks of like an object or flubber himself like bouncing around the walls and hitting shit, and it really is just so tiring. It's so awesome. Really, really funny watch that. Finally went through the that's what's it called? That's like a chapter of our lives like completed. Like me, Puku like brought up, you know, Flubber many times before as like a stupid thing he wanted to watch, and there was the, you know, the incident where he was saying, where he said to his brother something about Flubber, and his brother said like, stop talking about Flubber, dude. Oh god. Ew, it's that glitch where he becomes dark. Ew. After, you know, joking about Flubber for so long. That's wretched. Also, that's really cool. That's sort of like Rabbids-esque, like stuff they would do with the Rabbids like later. Where does it go? I just want to see it take its course. But yeah, after like joking about Flubber so long, one day I was just like, hey, do you want to watch Flubber? And we did, and it was worth it. It was very funny. Look at the sky too, so cool. Look at it go! You don't really see the see this much in like games of just like a really big thing hulking around, like taking its course. That you don't really, you know, like, I'm not interacting with it right now. I'm going to in a bit. It's a boss. High glow box. But, like, I don't know. You don't really see that much of just a big thing moving around scarily in an environment. It's really cool. What if this was like Sonic Heroes where, like, if you look at Rouge the Bat for a while, she, like, winks at you. And, like, Glowbox, like, I don't know, like, makes a funny face. That's not because I'm looking at him. I always thought that was really funny in Sonic Heroes of like they thought about it. If you like go into the look mode and just look at Rouge the Bat like directly in her face, like into her face, and like she faces you, eventually she's gonna wink, which is like kind of scary. It's kind of like terrifying, but it's also really funny and like a cool little bit of charm to the game. Yeah. Speaking of like, oh my god, of silly antics.
Hi, Rayman. What's up down there? Can't you fly? Like everyone else? Aha! Even Spider-Glue can't do this.
Even Spider-Man can't do this. Wow. They really were on that fucking Spider-Man 2 shit, huh? Wow. Jeez. I guess that game was like popular. Spider-Man 2, I guess people like it a lot. That's not like unsurprising, but yeah, they really like that particular like referencing Spider-Man bit. I guess like you can just name drop a thing like that in like, you know, like if it's in like a jokey context. Oh right, what the fuck is this? Like if it's in like a jokey context like that, you can, you know, in any fucking piece of fiction, you can just be like, oh yeah, I'm friends with Batman or some shit. I don't know, this is like a Family Guy joke. You can just, you know, name drop like a superhero, like a really popular thing. And it probably, you know, falls under like parody, like laws or like, you know, just rules. Parody rules, not even a law. That seems to be the case anyway. Like, you know, everyone fucking knows like Superman and shit. So you can just say like Superman. In fucking Mugenics of all things, they fucking name drop Bruce Banner in a song. Here's this thing. I don't know what it is. Actually, I don't even know what its name. What its name? Oh, look at that. I love its uneven like mouth at the bottom, like the way that the mouth on top is or like the mouth, the bottom half. There is like two big teeth on the left of it, and then on the right it's just like smooth. That's really cool. I like that. I like sort of sharp unevenness. Oh right, god, this is weird. It's so fucking jank, this. I don't even fully remember. Just this, I guess. Like this? Yeah. Okay. I don't remember what this thing is called. It has a name, this big Kraken. I don't think it's just called Kraken. Cunt. How did I do that? What? Did I just hear the Rayman Origins, like, discover a secret sound effect? What? Oh. Okay. It's really funny. This thing that you do, this little pirouette, it just makes you invincible. Like, it just straight up makes it so you don't take any damage. It's like dumb. It's like really it's like really sort of, I don't know, unintuitive in a weird way. Like, it seems like it wouldn't be like this good, but it is, and that's like strange. It's not like too bad of a boss fight though. It's less annoying than the like Hood Stomper, so like kind of can't go wrong with, like, you know, like easy. Like Puku was saying this, like a thing that's like easy is at least like, you know, you might be bored but you won't be annoyed. It's like hard to like strongly dislike something that's easy, whereas, you know, if something is annoying, you're getting frustrated, so like it's like worse in a way. This is pretty fucking unengaging, though. I will say that. I guess like it's got like a mild bullet hell like angle to it, but not crazy. Really not crazy. Doesn't even. This looks like a thing from Rayman too. It looks like something the Robo Pirates would like use, not the Hoodlums. They don't really. I guess they do have like a mild like. They have like a mild steampunk thing going, but it's like. I don't know. It's like wood, if that makes any sense. It's like wood steampunk. Like all of the Hoodlum like bases and like machinery and shit. They use like wooden gears and like wooden scaffolding and like, you know, burlap and stitching. And this thing is made of... Is it made of wood, actually? It just looks like metal to me. But I don't know, it looks different than the other like Hoodlum machinery and things. Which that's also just a really cool aesthetic as well. Of again, what I'm calling wood steampunk. Woodpunk. Realize how ass the Spyro remake was. The PS1 games have a ethereal vibe to them, the colors, and that's entirely gone. Yeah, I mean, I don't even like Spyro. I very mildly like Crash Bandicoot. Spyro has always been very just lame to me. Like the design of Spyro is like unappealing to me, and like I don't know. There's nothing interesting about Spyro's world to me. But even I can recognize that they just completely fucking removed the soul from it in the shitty remake. Even Grapefruit hated it. Like when Grapefruit finished Spyro, he was like, I'm gonna boot up the Reignited to like see how it is. And he was like, yeah, no, it doesn't have the sauce, or whatever the fuck he says. And yeah, it's true. It's just, again, it's just shitty, generic, like DreamWorks Pixar style. That's what every cartoony game looks like now. Like, that's the look of everything that's not, you know, AAA realistic graphics at this point. Like, it's all shitty DreamWorks. Like, it has no personality to it. And I'm gonna say it, the remake, like, fucking, like, furrified, like, dragons, not hot. Grow up. The fuck you talking about, you fool? Okay. Cool banter. Andre and Glowbox. Oh shit, this area is done? Huh, I guess Send of Kinaran is like... No, never mind. I thought this was gonna be the Doctor. Maybe it is the Doctor. Also, you might notice this game is 4x9 now. I did that. What? Oh, I think... Yeah, no, this is the Doctor, actually. Oh, look at that. I made this 4x9... because that's the only way to make the cutscenes work properly for some reason. I don't know why, but like if the game is widescreen, the cutscenes just don't work on this fucking PC part. So keeping it 4x9, at least the cutscenes will always work. Even though, you know, it's not widescreen. It doesn't even really matter. I haven't even consciously thought about it since I started playing. It doesn't matter. This is what the game was made to look like. On the PS2, it was, you know, 4x9. It doesn't really matter. It's just, you know, in the first stream it was wide. Now it isn't. That's why. That's the reason. Jesus Christ. What if a radical though? Have you thought about that? Did that say Jinji? Jiniji? Is that another one? Oh, okay. Yeah, it sounds like Genie or some shit. Is that what... Like, if I read like a French comic, am I gonna see Coppin and Genie in there? I thought I saw a little frog. Sorry. Oh, it's so cold! It's like 13 Celsius today. Which is really cold and bad. And like the fucking... What is it? The thermal sensation is like 7 or 8 or something. Fucking painful. My feet hurt. Alright, I think this one is not as racist, actually. Like, a little bit less racist.
No way I'm going back there. Nope, that doctor gives me the creeps.
Let me just, raise it. 2. Make it 11.
Now!
Maybe that's too loud.
Rayman, wait up!
Jesus Christ. There we go. It works now. Mm-hmm.
Dude, still in bed? Well, must have been a late night. Just kidding. My colleague explained everything. Wow, seems like you swallowed a black lum. Major bummer. You see, black lums reproduce like some kinda crazy weed. They're really wacky. Let's see if we can, hook you up with something to take the pain away, huh? How's that sound?
Ratchet.
Hold on a sec here.
I forgot. Wow.
Yeah.
I forgot they just fucking, like, chopped the footage around. That's really, like, nasty. Like, the choppiness of it. So weird.
Well, oh, dude. Oh, no, nothing can be done. The black lum has, like, totally lodged himself in your brain, see? And the problem is, I can't find it. But I know a guy who can help you. He's like a specialist in, like, hollow cavities. And he lives in the desert of the Canaran. Well, gotta go. Need to go water my plants.
Dear Lord, man. Pretty cool. Again, not racist, but, like, just, like, dumb and bad. Just sucks. Oh, God, no. Oh. I always forget about these. I really don't like these, actually, at all. Like, again, they look cool and, like, the idea is funny. But these are, frankly, miserable to play. It's, like, it's classic, like, PS2, like, game variety segment, like, problem where it just isn't good. It's like you're playing fucking, like, Ratchet and Clank or some shit. You're having a ball, like, shooting around the little, like, creatures and shit. Little robots. And then you gotta do a shitty fucking turret segment that, like, is too hard, controls, like, hot ass, and you're just not having fun anymore. It's the exact same for this. It's not good. None of these are good. No funky board is ever, like, enjoyable for me. It's like, I can stand it. Oh my god. I can stand it for the purposes of, finishing the game, but I'm not really having fun doing them. Also, I'm hungry now. Fuck. I might have to go make a sandwich. I didn't eat lunch today. At all. Huh. The fuck did he just say? God, these falling ones are really fucked. Oh. In a way, the auto-jumping, like, makes this worse. Like, it makes it more, like, scary. Christ almighty. This kind of, like, 70s, like, homage is something you don't really see anymore, do you? I guess, like, I don't know, I guess I don't, keep up with, like, popular media. Maybe movies and shit still do this, but, like, I don't know. Feels like you don't see this, like, much anymore, like, little disco homages. Psychonauts had one as well, like Mia's dance party, and, it's just like a little, it's like a cartoon trope. It's like, whoa, 70s, surf, wow, drugs, essentially. Oh, good. I don't know, I feel like you don't see this much anymore. Good. What the fuck was that? Why did they gargle? That's scary. I have no idea what they're saying, like, in that sample. They're like, the weird, like, that? It sounds like he's saying terrible to me. Like, terrible! Which is what these levels are, terrible. But, like, what is he actually saying? Or, if anything, I guess it could just be gibberish. I think it's like a popular sample. It's not like, you know, from this game or anything. This part of the song also, those little like, these little female vocals, they just remind me of they just remind me of Sonic Dreams Collection, cause like in the fucking like the party level in that game, or like the after movie party or whatever the fuck they call it, there is like a little weird like nightcore song playing, and that has very similar vocals to this one part of Funky Board. And being reminded of Sonic Dreams Collection is not like a particularly like good thing for like a like another thing to do to you. Whoa, good. I was talking to this Fuku recently how like how not like prevalent this is anymore. Like at some point it was so fucking popular to like make fun of, you know, like Sonic and like Sonic fans for like weird fetish stuff and like just for being, you know, like a dumb fandom or whatever. It used to be so popular that like Sonic Dreams Collection was made and like, you know, was like a big fucking YouTuber bait game. And now it's like completely fallen to the side, like the whole, you know, Sonic fetish angle, like Sonic DeviantArt and like annoying fan angle. I mean, an annoying Sonic fan angle will never, you know, cease as long as Sonic fans exist, because Sonic fans are just awful, like in general. But specifically the like the DeviantArt angle has been all but like suppressed, and I feel like also just the, you know, the 2010s like stigma of Sonic is like pretty gone, and I think the reason for that is that, you know, now like the internet has once again shifted. Like before it was like millennials on the internet, you know, prevailed, so, you know, like little kids who like the, you know, shitty Sonic games, millennials would like make fun of that, and like the prevailing sentiment on the internet would be like, or just also, you know, just like dude bros like Aaron Hansen that, you know, are like, oh, Sonic always sucks and like people are stupid for liking it. Now the prevailing like young person on the internet, because millennials aren't young anymore, the younger like Zoomers are just like, yeah, Sonic rocks. So like now Sonic is, you know, like sort of, it's not cool by exactly like the same meanings like as, you know, it once was. I would say like right now, like they're trying to be cool. I don't think they're like particularly cool right now, but like the prevailing sentiment is once more that like Sonic can be cool, and not that like, you know, Sonic's like stupid friends suck and whatnot. And again, the main reason for that is probably that like the little Zoomers that actually like Sonic's stupid friends and actually like, you know, Sonic having serious stories and like Sonic, you know, respecting itself as a fucking franchise, which they did not do in the 2010s. You know, the Zoomers prevail, like their sentiment, so like the fucking climate has once again changed, and like, you know, Sonic is cool again. I think there's literally like little fucking like clickbait YouTube videos that are like, Sonic is cool again, or, you know, stuff like that. There's one like video that's like, The Simpsons is bad again, that like keeps being recommended, and it's really funny because like there was a point where people were saying that Modern Simpsons was like good again, which like that's just a fucking lie. It's really funny though. But yeah, and of course, you know, Sonic fans, like, it doesn't matter what era and like what shape or size they come in, they're just like obnoxious and like wishy-washy and suck. Wah! Hello Lily, what's up? Welcome to the stream. There will never be a Rayman 4. No, yeah, that's like, that's a child, like that typed that in the chat, but like, oh, that's like the fucking, like, that's either like a super cope to like a delusional like Rayman fan, or like, again, something that like a naive, like, I want to say at most like 10-year-old or like 14-year-old, 15 like would believe is that like Rayman Retold like doing well will like make them make a Rayman 4. That's not true. That's just not real. But yeah. That's pure like this company is my friend like train of thought is that like this like hostage like holding a fucking franchise hostage is like works like or like that it holds any like results for the fans. Like this hostage situation for franchises, it always like
Will you grant me one final request? Find me some plum juice, please.
like this like again like holding a franchise hostage, it never like works out in favor of the fans, like never. But people, you know, like have that cope of like, no, like if we buy this shitty new product, they'll like make an actually cool one. Like again with Crash and Saint trilogy, it's like an awful fucking looking remake, but people are like, oh, if we buy it, maybe they'll make a new Crash. Not, I mean, it was true with Crash 4, but Crash 4 isn't like cool either, so no fucking point. And now same with Spyro, and now same with Rayman. Again, it's already happened with Rayman before, but yeah, just complete cope, or just again complete naiveness. Like, I get it, like being a little kid, you want to be excited for stuff, you know. I wouldn't advise you like be like super cynical and miserable at any point of your life, but you know, especially as a little kid. But like, be realistic. Like, get real, little 5-year-old. People can be parasocial with a billion-dollar company. Yeah, same with Nintendo, you know, like Nintendo, like fucking, like man children that like think like oh, like I don't even know what like example to give. Like if they buy Thousand Year Door remake, they'll make a new good Paper Mario. I can't fucking wait for like a new Paper Mario that's like right back. Either it's right back to fucking Sticker Star, like Origami King dog shit, or like it's gonna be different than the shitty like Papercraft, you know, obsessed Paper Marios like Sticker Star to Color Splash, Origami King. Either it's gonna be the same as that, or it'll be like different than Sticker Star, but in like a wretched way. Like, it's gonna be fucking awful. Like, I don't know how they'll do it, but it'll just be different enough. Like, it'll be different than Thousand Year Door and different than Sticker Star formula, and it'll just be fucking shit. And people will be like, no, it's not what I wanted. It will happen. This is true. This is a true fact. Fict. Mark my fucking worms. And if they don't do that, and it's just, you know, like an actual neat Paper Mario game, then I guess that's fine too. But like, it's a fucking modern Nintendo game. I don't think Nintendo's gonna be like making much of anything like interesting like from now on. Honestly, like their games have been really fucking uninteresting like as of like a few years, like many years even. And I don't think it's gonna change, like, any fucking time. Because they're just settled as, like, you know, like, the status quo of, like, big Nintendo. So, like, they're just gonna do whatever is, like, popular and safe. So, like, they're gonna keep doing cozy little fucking, like, you know, Animal Crossing and Tamagotchi. And, like, cut down the features of it to be more, like, palatable to, like, the sheeple audiences. And they're gonna keep fucking making Splatoon with, like, interesting ideas that like go nowhere, because like no Nintendo game can ever be like interesting or artistic, and even if they do, it's like a fluke, like with Octo Expansion or like Majora's Mask. They're just gonna keep fucking doing Breath of the Wild. They're gonna keep the fucking boring like Unity UI that they've used like since Mario Odyssey in like everything. Nothing's gonna change whatsoever. Nothing ever happens. And yet people are like, no, it's like they're gonna like make a comeback. They're not. Yeah, Rayman. Okay, dude. Cool. What was that? Oh no. What the fuck? Really strange. But yeah, like every Nintendo property as of like even the Wii, honestly, like even since the Wii, I already like think their shit is like pretty like lame and like gay. But there's like a few remaining like neat things to like come from the Wii. Not Mario Galaxy for sure, but like once it comes into the Wii U, I start really losing faith. The Switch, you know, they got some like shit in like Mario Odyssey, but like really modern Nintendo, like Echoes of Wisdom, fucking Donkey Kong Bonanza, fucking Donkey Kong Bonanza is like kind of the first time that I've like really noticed like a Nintendo game go for like a full fucking, again what I was saying, like shitty DreamWorks style, like just completely gross, like no personality, like modern like 3D animated like kids movie look. Their games have, you know, looked really boring in different ways than that, but Bonanza is like the first time that it just looks like fucking Skylanders. It's awful. Yeah, I don't think except like very, you know, like rare, except very rare like edge cases or whatever, I don't think I'm gonna like care about any like Nintendo property from now on. I'm really hungry, fuck. I might take a sandwich break after I beat a screen in this game. And by that I mean like when the little like level transition happens and you see the stars and get a ranking. What the fuck is this? Huh. Does that kill me? Is that... No? Okay. I think if you die in this game, there is like no... There's checkpoints, but they're really far and like few and far between. I remember the first time I game over in this game, I was like, oh, I can't game over in this game ever again, because it's really, really annoying. Like, it's truly like just, you lose a lot of progress. Like, it's not good. I would honestly prefer if they had like I would prefer if they had actual like checkpoint, like physical checkpoints you can see. But I think like every like screen in this game is a checkpoint essentially, and you just gotta do it all in one go. It's stupid. Rayman Origins, you know, it doesn't really have like proper checkpoints. It's like dynamic checkpoints, but it's so forgiving in that game that like I enjoy it. Like I think that for the purposes of that game, the way that like a checkpoint is like the start of every screen, or like if you're in a special screen, yeah man, or if you're in like a special screen, it's you know, you get sent back to like an important part of the level. That's pretty good. That's like, that doesn't waste your time for such like a fast-paced, you know, like you die in one hit, like again a fast flowing game like that. Rayman 1 had, you know, actual checkpoints and extra lives, which is, you know, just abhorrent, but this game is like an in-between. Oh, look at the sun. Pretty cool. What's with the green? Why is there evil green liquid in the, like, in the ground here? I thought that, like, it was the evil, like, the evil energy from, like, Hoodlum HQ that they have later, but that's red. This is just green. It's just acid? Doesn't look like acid. Doesn't even look like a liquid. Look at it. It's just like, it's like Sonic Adventure DX like water effect. Yeah, look at that. That looks like hell. That looks insane. Actually, it looks like the green shit in the Colony Arc in Sonic Adventure 2 as well. It's crazy. I guess it's just evil shit.
Hey, Big Nose! If you want to cross the desert, You need to use the tunnels.
But it won't be easy. The tunnels are swarming with Canaran, and those beasts are invincible.
Yeah, well, you got a better idea?
You bet your $1 I do.
Okay, listen closely, Big Nose. Do not let the Canaran get near you. You understand? Never. If they get their claws on you, you're dead. Well, it was a nice knowing ya.
Okay, dude. Alright. Alright. Bye. Again, delusional, like, tone of, like writing and, like, story. I was interrupted earlier because this game is, like, constant fucking noise, but, like,
Come on, all of you.
the Tinsies in, like, Rayman 2, they're supposed to be, like, the main, like, little inhabitant thing of the world. I guess they actually brought that back by the time of Rayman Legends, but, like, in Origins, the Tinsies are, you know, they're, like, little playable things, and they're, like, in some places, but they're not, like, an integral part of the world anymore, which, like, in this game and Rayman 2, they are very integral to, like, the actual, like, overall world of Rayman, it feels.
Let me go.
There he fucking goes. These look very Rayman 2 as well. Look at them. Jesus. This whole part is like fucking survival horror. This is probably like, oh god. It's probably like scared kids like a lot. Like this whole area. You just see people like, you know, being like, oh, this like scared me like shit. Like shit? Like this is the scariest shit to me as a kid, you know, in like comment sections of this game probably. And I can see that. It's like these Canaran, they're like invincible. And they're invincible and like they're scary looking. Look at them. Looks like a Half-Life monster kind of. This part is kind of annoying too actually. This whole like Sand of Canaran portion of the game is kind of a little annoying. You're attempting to draw once again? Good luck. Hope it turns out well. I haven't I haven't like drawn anything in like a while. Essentially since like the little emo thing drawing, I haven't drawn anything. I have like one drawing that's like unfinished, which is like a thing from Lua's game. But I just haven't like touched it in a bit because I think it's like in part because it's so cold, like my hands just like hurt, and also just laziness. Like I've been mostly playing games like on my own time. I started playing Patapon 3 through like a mod. It's called like Depths of Infinity, and that's kind of fun. Honestly, Patapon really is like type 2 fun. Like it's almost kind of hard to like say that I'm having fun of those games with how it's just like a constant annoying grind and just generally annoying. It's hard to call it fun, but it is fun. It's like inherently like satisfying to play the Patapon games. Patapon 3 is particularly bad though. Patapon 2 is the best, 1 is like the middle, and 3 is by far the worst. It's just so shittily like designed. I don't remember what to do here, honestly. Stick bamboo under his nails. These are very funny. It's another like, it's like a very rare, you know, moment of this game's writing being funny. Like, spit in his eye. Spit in his eye. That's really funny. Like, you know, the ideas that they're saying, like all the ways that they're going to kill Rayman. So they started like butcher him, and then they go into more outrageous shit like spit in his eye or like stick bamboo under his nails. It's pretty silly. There's one that's really funny. I wonder if they'll say it. What is happening here, though? Jesus Christ.
Stick bamboo under his nail.
They really like that one. It's a fucking stealth section in a platformer game. You know this shit's bad. You alright? Yeah, seems alright. They're very casual, these guys. is that a grab?
Get him.
Cunt? I don't remember the puzzle to this room. I know you have to like attract them with the fucking gong, but I don't know where to attract them to. There's that guy.
Skin him.
Frankly, like, I guess, like, the trade-off of this game, of, you know, like, the Hoodlums being such a cool, like, faction, is that kind of like every other, like, creature in this game is, like, kind of, like, lame. I like Begoniacs, she's okay. But, like, the Knaran, I kind of don't really care about their design, or Reflux, for that matter. And, what's it called?
Spit in his eye.
The fucking Count Raise-Off. I really don't like that one's design. Like, it's just not... Like, it's too Rayman 2 for my taste. It's a little too, like, silly. I don't know, it just looks goofy. Which, you know, is the idea. It's a very silly game franchise, but... I don't know, it doesn't... Like, it's just a design I don't particularly care for. I don't even think it's bad, it's just, like... I don't really care for it. You'll be done with drawing today. Well, like 10 minutes of drawing is better than no minutes of drawing. That's what I say. There it was. Writing bad checks. It's like it's the most extreme, like, goofy one that they say. Like, just completely stupid. It's like, skin him. Writing bad checks. It's ridiculous. Where is he? Oh, it's the really high up one. This one. So, like... What? Is he still in there?
Fresh brain.
Fresh brain. What? That's not something?
Under his nails. Brain.
Did you say brain? I guess they're like kind of zombies, huh? Not particularly, I guess. It's just like a creepy thing to like eat brains.
Make him write bad.
Make him write bad checks. Doesn't even make sense. I don't even know what that means. I thought that I had it, right? What the fuck? These sounds like the fucking Conquer, like, dinosaur sounds. Which are just, you know, stock sounds, but... The guy didn't come back there? Oh, this part is annoying and confusing and I hate it. I don't even know which side is the gong. Oh, right. That guy. Is this the right? The catcher in the right? Okay. Side that is like a little next to the spiky wall. But like here, and this is the gong. Cunt. What the fuck? This is the most fucking disorienting. Every single time you reset the shitty missile power-up, which is the worst one in this game, your position is reset, so you don't know which way you're facing. It's shit. It's a shit mechanic. It's a shit PS2 fucking variety segment mechanic. In an otherwise, like, fun game. Maybe I just go up there when that thing gongs. That's really scary. You can't do that. Why is that happening? That's hell. Know what else is hell? This. I remember doing this part at the very start of, like, the second ever. No. It was like at the start of one of the Rayman 3 streams when I was first streaming it. I was doing this part and I was fucking miserable. Because, like, there was no one in chat for me to talk to. the game was being just this, which is miserable, and it was just very unpleasant. Oh, he's back there. Okay, he's fine.
Stick bamboo under his nails.
Is that the guy? I guess, yeah, that was him. I thought that one that's down there, oh, whatever. Just confusing, I just hate this part. Wait, no, it's this guy. That's the guy that I gotta avoid. Oh,
Spit in his eye.
that's really strange. So I gotta be a little faster. That's here. Control so badly.
Let him run. Meat better with salt.
Better with salt.
Get him.
Come on. Cool camera. No, he's back.
Little grasshopper, hit the gongs. It will attract the Canarans.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now what happens? Whoa. Huh. Oh yeah. Remember the like the plum carrying like music? The dynamic plum carrying music? How about the dynamic egg carrying music? I forgot how to fucking drop it gently. These are the zombie chickens. I don't know what the fuck. I think they're from Rayman 3, possibly. 2. They're from Rayman 2, maybe. Maybe they appear in like Jano's like cave or whatever the fuck. But but like in this game they're just like here as like a shitty 3D model that floats around and hurts you. And they were meant to appear in Rayman Origins as well. There was gonna be, I didn't know this like whatsoever, it's very interesting. There was going to be a mosquito level in the Land of the Living Dead in that game, which they didn't like do. Yeah, can't. Which they didn't do. But it would have had the zombie chickens as like an enemy. Which is funny because, you know, again, the Land of the Living Dead in Origins is nothing to do with the one in this game. It's completely different. Just in name alone, it's the same. And these zombie chickens are not like from the Land of the Living Dead in this game. They're from Sand of Canaran. So like they got it completely wrong. It was also meant to be like a part of like Rayman's backstory that like when he was being made by like the fairies, they got distracted by a zombie chicken. So like they made him like badly. Like they didn't finish making Rayman. Like when they were going to assemble Rayman's limbs, a zombie chicken distracted the fairies and like they dropped it all. So Rayman came out limbless. Which is really strange. It, again, all made up for fucking Origins like canon. It's nothing to do with like anything like previous in like Rayman franchise. Just something they fucking made up for that because they're silly. Hey, what? Also, this is a like an early use of didgeridoo in this franchise, I guess. You know, in Rayman Origins, they would go like way harder on like didgeridoos and shit. I think there was a song with kazoos in this game as well, which, you know, they would also double down on because, as I've talked about before, kazoo is just like corporate shorthand for like wacky and like whimsical. It's like if any fucking thing is to be like high energy and zany, it's like it's fucking kazoos and shit. At least, you know, with Rayman specifically and like how they handle that game. It's very cynical, honestly. Like the silliness in Origins and Legends is so fucking cynical to me. Like you can just like you can really feel the 40-year-old man being like, you know, we gotta make this silly for the kids. Whereas like this game feels like it was actually made by like people who had, you know, some artistic fucking vision. I wonder how many of the people that like made the classic Rayman games worked on the UbiArt ones. I don't actually know the numbers, but it sure is different. Yeah, man. Look, they have the fucking like inverted knees of like a bird. It's gross. Or no, wait. Uh-huh. It's like, what is it? I don't know. It's like animals have legs like that. Like dog leg. I forget the name of it. It has a name. Oh, I just miss out on that all that. Huh? Okay. I just had a stroke. Cool. Collect some not red lumps. Also, these egg dispensers are really funny because like they're like, you know, they're like zombie chicken egg dispensers. And when you pick them up, the ghosts of the zombie chicken like haunt you. But like the way that it's like framed, like why these machines exist here, is seemingly because the Knaaren like eating these. Like it's like a little snack machine for them. So like this, you know, evil like tribalistic like, you know, tribe of like brain eating like zombie things. They have a little fucking snack machine where they get rotten eggs to eat. It's kind of, you know, again, Shrekky. Like how in Shrek they, you know, they have the magic mirror which acts as television, and there's like a true crime show, or like I think that's in Shrek 2, right? Where they look at the TV broadcast of like all the, it's like Shrek and Co. They all get arrested, and it's shown on the magic mirror as like a cop show, which is, you know, Shrekky. It sure is Shrekky. It's like, wow, what if fairy tales were modern and contemporary? That is pretty funny though. There's a new Shrek, right? I fucking forgot about that. I saw it like recommended on my like feed, like Shrek 5 fucking trailer or whatever.
Rayman, I'm over here. Come and get me. Oh.
Poor fucking thing. Oh look, it's Leptis. I kind of wish that you could see Leptis in this game, like in full. Like what the actual thing would look like. There's probably fucking concept art of that in somewhere. I need to make a sandwich. I am fucking starving, so I'm just gonna keep the music playing and go make a sandwich. Ah, what a nice sandwich. Actually, like, most of my time, like, away was not spent, like, eating the sandwich. It was pissing and getting, like, a box, like, a package that was outside the window, which I assume is because it, like, arrived earlier and, like, my grandma put on our window. Ew, is my bread moldy? No. So that, you know, I would, like, pick it up when I woke up. From fruit. This room once confused me. The fuck? Oh, right.
I've been a bad boy. A very, very bad boy. Don't hold back.
Ridiculous. There's like stairs somewhere that I could not for the life of me find when I was first playing the game. Like somewhere like around here. There's just like a set of stairs that like are pretty important actually. Can I look at the Lapis? Yeah, pretty fucking scary. It's like a bird thing. Spoiler alert, you do kinda see like somewhat of what Lapis is supposed to look like, but you never actually see the deity like in full in this game, which makes it really cool. Like you wonder what the fuck this thing like is. It's the thing that the Knaaren, the thing that the Knaaren worship, and it's really, you know, the statue is really creepy. Make him run. There it is. Finally, I found it. Yeah, it's this. It's not even a stair. It's just a thing. It's just like it's the one thing you can do in this fucking room. Or so I thought.
Crush his bones.
Actually, maybe you gotta make a Knaaren like sit on the, or like stand on this panel, this like leg panel. No? Yes? No? I think that was good.
Stick bamboo under his nails.
Rayman doesn't even have nails. All he has is fucking gloves. It's his like anatomy. Can I just eat the rest of the sandwich in one bite? Wow. Oh.
Skin him.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Brain. Fresh brain. Skin him. Skin him. Brain. Fresh brain.
My mouth is gonna hurt after this. Trying to get a cool angle on it. Some fucking Bennett 40 shit right here. Finally, I chewed it. That was a bad idea. My mouth doesn't hurt, because I guess bread is soft, but don't do that again, for sure. That's a lesson learned. That's a big, yeah, important. Yeah, it really looks like in the first episode of Jaspion, the very first mega beast that they show is like a weird, like, armadillo-looking turtle thing, and it looks kind of like this. And I like that, like, design. I like that monster. That first episode of Jaspion really... that first episode of Jaspion, like, when I watched as a kid, I was really intrigued because I love, like, weird monsters and, like, dinosaurs and creatures. And in the first episode of Jaspion, which, like, you know, it's like a Sentai, like, Power Rangers massive, like, giant monster show. In the first episode of that show, they have not one but two kaijus, like, that he fights. Like, he fights like an airborne, like, dragon thing, and like that armadillo turtle thing. And the dragon is like but the turtle thing is really cool and like creepy. And I just think it's really funny that they're really trying to like impress you with you know, the very start of the show has two kaijus, not just one. And then also that first episode is like all shot in like sets. Like, that first episode, they're in space still. Like, they're in the fucking Star Wars, like, planet. And, it's like they're in this, like, you know, jungle... Sort of, like, jungle and desert planet. It's just a fucking Star Wars ripoff. Like, there's a lot of shit in that show that's just Star Wars. Even the villain is just fucking Darth Vader. But, it's, like, it's really funny that, like... I think, like, 4 episodes in, they go to Earth, and then they never leave. Like, they never have a fucking episode in space ever again. Like, the show starts out, you think it's gonna be, like, a fucking space-faring, like, Star Wars adventure, but no. They immediately go to Earth and only, like, stay in Earth and, like, go to fucking SeaWorld and shit. It's really silly. Really cool. There's bread in my teeth. Really cool Sentai show. If you care about, like, cheesy, like, old, like, Power Rangers shit, like, you know, like, Toei shit, Jaspion, if you don't know what that is, it's pretty fun. Me and Puku watched it all, same with Ryukendo, which is also similarly, like, really entertaining, Sentai. Also, I think that I turned down the volume of the music and the sound effects in this, not, you know, overpower my voice. But the voices in this game, I kept at the same volume, like, as before, like, entirely. It's, like, max still, right? Oh, God. It's, like... Let me just use the keyboard for this. Yeah, dialogue is max, because the mixing in this game is just fucking awful. So, like... You know, you need the dialogue needs all the fucking power that it can have, essentially, or else you can't hear anything. Is that a little mouse just floating? That is. It's one of the fucking kinky mice. Disgusting. It wasn't even like...
Don't you feel guilty about ganging up on a guy when he's all alone? No. Why? Do you? No. Of course not. What was I thinking?
Another very fucking Conquer bit. You know, like the Conquer part where the little teddy bears are like, if you gave this game to intelligent people, what would that do? What would it do? It's like the Kinaren are like, don't you feel bad, like, waiting on this one guy? And, like, the other ones are, like, about to turn on the, you know, compassionate one. It's like, oh, no. What was I thinking? Pretty funny. I like that. Another little bit of, like, yeah, I think, like, Gabriel said this before, and I agree with it. The dialogue in this game is really unfunny at the very start. And then it kind of, like, gets a little better, like, later on these, like, quips. Because this thing of the Kinaren is really funny. There's another funny bit with them, like, coming up that I should try not to talk over. Hello. You alright? Oh god. That's like, oh god. That's another line from the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared show that like I like sort of unknowingly like constantly quote and like really enjoy is the one where like, you know, they come to the duck's funeral and he's like, "Hi guys," and the red guy goes, "You alright?" Just goes, "You alright?" The delivery on, you know, everything the fucking red guy says is golden, but particularly like just the monotone, like, "You alright?" It's really cool. Good show, that one. As I say, that's the British's like gift to the world. That's like their contribution to like the rest of society, is the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared TV show. I don't know, I can't see. Okay, there's a gong. And this is where I came from? I'm lost, I'm confused, I'm scared. Okay, this is not. Oh, okay, I see. Can I have that? Oh yeah, this whole like spiraling section. I remember this. Ew. These statue like models look really dinky and gross. Cause you know they're like low detail. This area is like actually going by a lot smoother than I remember. Probably because, you know, now I actually know the solutions to these. Like, I remember them, mostly. Whereas, you know, the first time I was playing the game, I was figuring it out. What the fuck am I say as I, you know, get lost? What the fuck? This is scary. Their models are so eerie. The way that they just float around with no animation is horrific. Is the horrific, and I'm like Starfire talking. Very unimpactful, those stalactites. Oh. Was I meant to take an egg? What was the point of that? What was the point of all of that? Huh? Shut the fuck up, dude. I was saying this to Lua the other day, or was it today? I don't remember. That the sentence, like, you know, people like say this like jokingly about like various things, like estrogen could have fixed her. You know, people say that little catchphrase to like various things. And I was saying that like that little like that sentence only becomes like funnier to me as like actually, you know, having like the HRT is like the least, like the most taken for granted, and like sort of not like least important, but like I don't know, least like thrilling, or like that I'm, you know, sort of like thrilled about getting like power. Not even like it is exciting, you know, it's like a slow acting thing, but like in the like immediate, like sort of, you know, thinking about it from like the perspective of an impatient like asshole, it's like, wait, what? It's like I would rather like have literally anything else, like clothes or like laser like shaving or like anything, but like HRT, which is, you know, it was the first thing that I like got going. But it's an investment, you know, it's like it's a thing that like takes a long fucking time, but like the earlier you do it, you know, technically the earlier it will do shit. Yeah, Knaren, you like the gong though, remember? There he goes. Why the what? That's fucking weird. Oh, okay. That's okay. Welcome back, Tommy. We're talking about estrogen. Whoa. What the fuck was that? What was that fucking ghoul that was like next to me? There wasn't like Naren, and Or was it? Was it a redhead? This is the part of the funny dialogue. Let's see. Oh no. Do I, is this time sensitive? Oh, hello!
Little grasshopper, hit the gongs. It will attract the Canarans.
Skin him.
Uh-huh, okay. This is a lot more jank than I remember. Like, you can get away with a lot more than I remembered with, like,
Spit in his eye.
just, like, damage boosting the Knaran. Certainly not the most, like, elegant part of this game, this whole thing. I heard a didn't see. Hmm? 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 There it is. I think I've gotten, like, most DNCs. 3 of 12. 8 of 9. Oh. 8 of 9. 10 of 10. Well, it's fine. It's just revisit. Oh no. It's just permanent health upgrades is what you get for finding every DNC. Oh, look at that fucking swagger. It's just like permanent health upgrades you get for like getting them all. So like as long as I get most of them, the game won't be misery. There's an estrogen product shortage where you live. Fucked up. People need that, you know. It seems like also like from the little like pharmacy that I get mine from, there is like sort of like, I don't know if it's a shortage, but like they sort of feels like they're being stingy with it. Is giving, what is the name of it? I only take these like every day. I forget. It's the one that's not spironolactone. It's the other one. It's the actual like estrogen. It has a specific name. That one, like, it feels like they give so little of it. Like, I think until next time that I have to like go get more, there will still be spironolactone like left. Like there's so much of the other one. This is, I don't know where this is. Good. Never would take HRT, wouldn't even notice much until someone pointed it out. That happened to me with just people saying that I am like skinny, which like, I don't even think that's like true. I'm not like, I've never been like truly fat because I'm very tall, so like, I don't know, the fat gets like spread around. But my dad, my mom, like my grandma thought that I was malnourished because I wasn't like eating right. Everyone was just saying that I was like very skinny, and like I guess I kind of see it on my arms, but I didn't really like notice like being skinny. But yeah, that was a thing that I didn't really like notice, and like it was pointed out to me. Otherwise, it's only been like what, 9 months. I really like haven't spotted like much else. God damn it, I haven't like spotted that much else. You know, of like desired changes. You alright, dude? What are you doing? It really looks like a Conquer enemy too. It's crazy. Progesterone? I think so. It's like a little yellow thing. Because, you know, I take him as like peel. Which is, you know, sadly like the least effective, but like easiest one. I heard that the patches apparently are pretty like
I have to go replace my hard drive.
huh. Was it like the patches is like a good alternative? Like it's effective, not as effective as just like injections, but like effective. But I've heard that they like fall off. Oh, they like fall off if you like take a hot shower or something. Like if you, I mean, I would imagine, you know, being like a little adhesive thing. Probably a lot of things make it come off, but point is, it just sounds annoying. Next time that I go in the clinic, though, I will ask if they have, or not if they have, just like if I should like if I could or like should pursue like other methods than the like, you know, just the like pills. If they have that in the little pharmacy like next to the clinic that like, you know, like does the thing, like actually provides the meds. I'll ask if they have. Oh, I'll ask if they have like the means to like, you know, like
To go tickle my hamster.
pickle my hamster, tickle my hamster probably. If they have like patches or just any other like method besides the pills for free, that is, it's all to say that like I really don't know if they would have it because this is true like free like Brazilian healthcare, and I wouldn't be impressed if like they only provide you know, one type, because it's like the quote-unquote easiest type, and to get like injections or any other way you need to do it like, you know, privately, which would be difficult because it costs money and we're poor.
My dad is stronger than your dad. No way. My dad's stronger than your dad. I heard his friend say that he can even pick up a dog. Ugh. Would you guys please stop talking about your dads?
Cool. Oh man, it's just a fucking like random fucking gag about like, again, it's like they're, you know, supposed to be scary and serious, but here they are talking about their dads. Like, my dad is stronger than yours. Pretty funny, pretty good bit. Like actual like genuinely good like comedy going on here. Oh shit. Help. Fucking annoying. Patches are better, gets into your bloodstream more directly. There's boofing if you can't find anything else. But you didn't tell me that. Boofing? I don't know if I know what that means really. I miss out on a lot of little fucking points. Oops. Also, check DM. Evil Gilbert Gottfried voice. Gottfried. There is no DM. Huh. Is there? There isn't. Scary. I'm so glad that we have like a little fucking like extended friend group that just like enjoys little hamster like images and content. It warms my heart. Isn't that doing a drug up your ass? I guess it is. I guess I thought that it had something to do with like smoking though, is what was like confusing me. Oh yeah, no, it is Stradiol. It's not progesterone, it's Stradiol. I forgot, yeah. It is that one. I wonder what's the difference between the two, because I have heard of both. I guess they're two, like, what's it called? They're two sides of the same coin, maybe? I don't know. I wonder which one is, like, statistically better. Like, if you put it on the fucking, like, spreadsheet, which one is, like, better? No, you don't know about me. Even the ones that aren't particularly, you know, comedic, the Knarin lines, it's just like, the way that they say it is just silly. Like, crush his bones. Just, like, goofy. I guess I have heard that, like... they don't say anything. I have heard that, like, putting shit up your ass is very powerful, apparently. Like, it just... I think as well, it, like, goes into your, like, bloodstream, like, really effectively. Oh, what? Which is scary, but I'll keep it in mind. I probably wouldn't do that. Oh yeah! God, I forgot. There is like a news plotline in this game about like how the Hoodlums like stole all of the crowns in the world, and you were like supposed to collect crowns or something. Like crowns were the collectible, I think. But they like scrapped that whole angle, and then just in the longest shortcut, there's a minigame where you like collect a bunch of crowns for like you know, just progression reasons. And I forget what that was. I remember also like I kind of want to watch Gabriel's playthrough of this game now because she knows so much more about it than me. There was like, yeah, just a news plotline of this game that like the Hoodlums stole all of the Tincy's like crowns, and like you gotta get them back. They also they sort of vaguely like allude to this in, you know, the future Rayman games, but there was like a thing from Rayman 2 that they sort of like cast aside about the Tincy's, which is that like none of them know who the real king is. Like they all have little king crowns and they all proclaim to be the king, but like none of them really know who is the king. And they only like
Are you going to the gong party on Saturday? I'd love to, but I doubt my dad will let me go out. He's been in a bad mood lately.
talking about their dads again. I forgot. They just vaguely like mention like in passing the oh shit. They vaguely like in passing mention the like king's thing of the Tincy's in like a blurb in like Rayman Origins and shit. Like from the fucking like Bubble Dreamer Polycus. Taking them up the ass makes the effect stronger. Tempting, but I don't know about that. Sounds unsanitary, if I'll be very honest. I'll think about it. I'll consider it. What'd you send me? Oh. Right. Ah. I think this is like the last section of Sand of Canaran. Like this is sort of the last like thing that I remember there being here. It's like an annoying, oh god, it's really annoying. It's like a stupid, you gotta like take the egg. You gotta like take an egg. Yeah, this, oh no. This is just dumb. Pretty sure only when you're carrying the egg, it's like the platforms fall as you're walking around, and you just gotta know the path. This seems right. Nope. Okay, that's one. This is just bad. This is just a shitty part of the game. Just entirely trial and error and like memorization. And I guess if you're trying to do this level, like getting a high score, and you fucking forget this part, you're just fucked. It's really annoying. Booty trans femme. So silly. I like the word trans femme. It's sort of has a ring to it. I think it has a specific meaning, right? Of being like, if you're more like non-binary, you know, like if you're like it's like trans feminine. It just means you're like sort of like you're transitioning and you want to be more feminine, but you're not, you know, necessarily a female because you're non-binary. Something like that. Ow. Jesus Christ, man. I don't even know how to leave here. Help me. Help. Help. This is hell. Here? No? No good? The best game ever made. I remember one time Tommy playing the Sly Cooper games on his like streams. And that's one that I really have never like thought about. I tried this, you fuck. Those are like some, you know, like PS2 platformers that I've never even like seen before. Like, I knew of Ratchet. I vaguely was aware of Jak and Daxter. I hadn't really seen like it before. Sly Cooper is like, I just very vaguely like knew that it was like a little thing that exists, but I had never seen like footage or anyone really talk about it. Yeah, it seems okay. It seems like a serviceable. It's like the three factions. It's like either you're like a Ratchet and Clank, or you're a Jak and Daxter, or a Sly Cooper, or you know, if you're a freak like me, it's a Rayman 3. But yeah, I was just thinking about it because it's a PS2 game. Get a golden star sticker, you get to move your name up the chart. The woke chart. Holy shit. I'm making it up in the world. What's that on the wall? It's a Knaran trying to get a bunch of Tinsies on like a tightrope? On like just a rope that they're hanging from? Silly. Look at that, I did it. Good. Not as miserable as I thought. Not as awful as you thought. Okay. I like these just magical jingles that happen sometimes. I think this is... No, it's not Reflux yet. Maybe it is. I don't know. You go down the woke chart. Now you get participation points. Everyone wins here. In the world of woke. Oh my god, Rayman. Huh. Whoa. That looks... Is that Reflux? That's Reflux. Looks like shit though. Where is this cunt? I can't see. Rayman. I promise I'm still woke. Nah, you fucked up. You really done it now. Is this the Tinsi? Jesus Christ, man. Cool camera. Look at the green. Look how green this is. What? Okay. That was cool. Oh. The fuck is this? A crib? This is where Reflux was born? This is confusing. I guess it's just a casket. Maybe. It's like... It's Rayman's casket. It's like lore. They made it for when they kill Rayman. Kill. Although Rayman, when he dies, he fucking disintegrates, so it doesn't really have much like to it. That's a really fucked up scene in Symbionic Titan. What was that I was seeing? There was something here. There's a scene in Symbionic Titan where like they're showing the backstory of the little like guy. I think his name is Lance. And it's like his dad died in like a scary accident that like fucking vaporized him or some shit. And there's like a whole mystery about it. But they show the little baby like Lance in the funeral, like, you know, just crying and like being sad. And as he's like about to, you know, like leave the funeral, and you know the people like gave their little like eulogy or whatever, their little words, the kid just says like, he's not even in that casket because it was fucking vaporized. It's so sad. It's so sort of like it's very, you know, like action cartoon like drama, but like it's so actually fucked. This little baby saying like he's not even in there. Just evil. That show is okay. I was like, I've been, every time I've like mentioned it since I watched it, I sort of like been harsh on it, like judging it as like this sort of generic action show that it is, which you know, I'm like way too old to like really care about, like a fucking, you know, like kids action show, mild mystery and drama, like fucking Ben 10 or whatever. It's like, it's okay for like the intended audience. Symbionic Titan, that is. It's not spectacular. It's good. This is a different... Oh, god damn it. Whatever. I think I missed something in there. 9 out of 12. They're very casual. They walk very slow. This is Reflux. Which actually is gonna give me the Grimace. Which is cool. That mechanic is really silly and I like it. Oh, right. Whoa, he's so expressive.
That's good. I like clever people. Their brains are tastier. Let's see how you
Whoa, now.
in the arena.
Don't be moving like that, dude. Jesus. There was a lot of like sexual tension on that. I didn't like it. Oh hey, that kind of looks like the little cages in Rayman Legends.
Rayman, over here!
Silence!
Oh yeah, Mark
Rayman,
Conker.
you! That's my friend out there.
I said silence!
Get him, Rayman! Make him eat his hood!
Would you shut up, you stupid toad? Now, Reflux is my champion, and no Canaran has ever defeated him! Do you really believe that a limbless little runt has a chance against him?
So gross.
No, but really, I'm sure your friend will shine in the arena when Reflex is burning his corpse!
Jesus.
Let the combat begin!
Get it? He's tiny. It's like he's the leader of the scary big like zombie things, but he's tiny and like sort of meek and stupid looking. It's not. It's different. It's like good. It's there. It's like a dichotomy. Oh god, this is annoying. This is not good. It's also, yeah, man. It's also quite funny that you know, they're like, oh, Reflux is the best Canaran warrior we have, and yet you literally cannot harm the other Canaran, like, you know, they're just chasing monsters in the levels, but you can beat up Reflux, so like that really makes him look bad. I don't quite remember. What the fuck is that? Oh, give me one moment. Give me just a small second. Just a small moment. Was that? Did like I by accident I left and like left my auto clicker like clicking on the mic mute like button on screen? Could you like hear little snippets of me talking like this essentially, like just cutting off like in and out constantly? Did you hear anything? It was just like my mom came home and like immediately turned on her like big like speaker box to like listen to not even music, just a YouTube video while I'm fucking streaming. So that's not good. That you don't like that. I just fucking choked on spit. So yeah, I turned it off and like told her that yeah. You heard a mystery voice. Was that my mom's voice? I'm really curious to hear the recording now. Stupid. This is also a use of didgeridoo, which they would use, you know, in Origins in the desert of didgeridoos. Is he fucking... What the fuck? Is he using the Scepter of Leptis? No, he doesn't. He can't yet. Oh god. This fight is annoying. But this is like the last thing that I'm gonna do this stream. You know, because like my mom's home and wants to fucking listen to shitty like Brazilian Joe Rogan podcasts on her like loud speaker box. Just like cause it's cool. And that's just great. Can I just hit him? Kinda. Oh yeah, and that sample, that didgeridoo sample is used for like the one song in Origins like that has the didgeridoo like I think it's like the chase theme in the Sea of Serendipity. It's that one that's like it's the same sample that's being used here. There. Yeah, bitch. Okay. I think the fight only progresses while you're... What hurt me? I think the fight only progresses while you're... Oh, I hit his stick. Oh, his stick. Wait. Am I... Reflux. Along with Andre, Reflux is the big daddy in the game. So wait for the end when they explain their Machiavellian plot. That's a fucking spoiler. That's really funny. Yeah, Reflux is the other main villain of this game, but that hasn't come up in the story yet, so you don't know that. They're like that little blurb spoils the game somewhat. That's really funny. What is like, who is that feature like made for? Like they don't explain it to you. It's just there. It's so weird. Alright, you gotta hit his scepter. Which is failing, it seems. What? Come on, dude. Lou. It's a pretty annoying fight, honestly. It's kind of long, this fight, is the problem. Rah. Huh. You playing Rayman Origins was really funny, Tommy, all that while ago. You might think that, like, I would resent, like, you know, you, like, deliberately, like, hating on that game. Which I could tell, like, very clearly that you just, like, wanted to hate it. Because I've done that with video games, like, plenty. But it was still really funny that you just, like... I had never in my life seen, like, the act of not getting enough electrons in that game to, like, progress. Which happened to you. Like, you were just, like, you know, not finding anything in the levels. Because you were, like, speedrunning to the finish. And then the game, like, didn't let you, like, progress. Because, like, that's such a, like, a seldom fucking important mechanic in Origins is that you need to collect electrons to, like, just progress. And, yeah, I had just never seen the game barring you progress for not having it. Pretty funny. You made me giggle that day. Giggle. It's also just, I really, like, it's very... like hard for me to like care about a person not liking the UbiArt Rayman games. Like if you, whoa, what? Like if you dislike this game, I wouldn't like hold it against you either because it's an old PS2 game. It, you know, it's a little jank. But like especially Origins and especially Legends, I advocate for not liking those games, even though I personally like their controls and shit. Like, I think they are very bad, like, what's it called? Very bad, like, poster children for the Rayman franchise, because they're not Rayman games. Like, they're literally a beast born out of, like, the carcass of Rayman, like a fucking eldritch abomination. They have nothing to do with anything, like, from the actual first 3 Rayman games. So I really cannot care for, like, a person disliking that game. Look at the little boss, like, icon. The little, like, 2 eyes. That looks very silly. It's very Rayman 2. Do they reach here? I'm just trying to heal. Which is perhaps foolish. Maybe I'll get hurt more than I'll heal. Yeah, I can't. It's actually like beating me up a little bit. I think that the Mega Fist is like just like a bonus thing for this fight. Like you don't actually need to use it. Ah. It seems that I have like up until like when my mom like stops like yapping with my grandma, like I can hear that she's gone to the house below to like fucking just like yap for a while with my grandma. So if I can't beat Reflux until then, there is like the risk that she will not like what's it called, hold her part of the bargain of keeping the fucking speakers off until I finish this. Which, like, I really don't understand that. Like, again, like, usually when I want to just listen to anything, I put on headphones because, like, the audio's clearer. Listening to shit, like, loud, it's so dumb.
Rayman! Rayman!
No. Shut your tickle. Do that again, olive head, and I'll skewer you on that toothpick of yours.
You can see? Andre can see, like, out the outside. It's really weird. Oh, yeah. Pre-rendered. Time. This is so silly. I think they tutorialize it, too. Fuck are they doing? There it is, the Scepter of Leptis.
You fought heroically in your
Wait, let me just raise it, because these cutscenes are low.
Tells me to have to say it. Reflux has never known the taste of defeat. Shut up, you idiot. I'm the king.
Majesty.
As a reward, you shall receive the power of Leptis. Oh, Leptis! Oh, father of the Canarian people! Give to this mighty warrior the greatest of
Whoa. You can't fucking imagine what the power is. Dumb. So you want to know what power Rayman has just unlocked? Like the great power given by the Scepter of Leptis? Put it back to 2. Look at this shit.
Wow, I wonder what kind of power the Tetris gave you.
The fuck did he say? I'm gonna stop like here, but again, I just really wanna show what the fucking power of Leptis is, cause like, this is actually a very funny like gag in this game, like not, you know, dialogue based gag, just a really funny thing that happens. There's a Hoodlum, right? Look at the little thing. Which button?
Yippee! The Tetris gave you the power to turn black lumps into red ones.
The Tetris. I forgot. He always calls the Leptis the Tetris. Oh, what? What the fuck? But yeah, the great power that the fucking Scepter of Leptis gives you is the power to grimace. Which is a thing from Rayman 1. Like, grimacing is a thing from Rayman 1, where you grimace at an enemy, and they, like, run at you, like, really fast. It's like, before you get a punch, you can only grimace. But in this game, they actually, in this really cool way, recontextualized that, like, you know, when a red lum gets scared, it becomes a black lum, and it's evil. And then make it laugh. When you make a black lum laugh, it goes back to being a red lum. So Rayman makes funny faces at them and that turns them into a healing item. Like, you can turn deceased, like, hoodlums into actual health for you, and they actually become red lumps. Like, you saw, they actually had the little wings. Again, the little power orbs in this game that heal you are just red orbs. They don't have wings. They're not lumps. But here you can actually see red lumps. It's really funny. And it's funny that, like, this fucking grimace button is, like, spoiled in this game. If you go to the fucking options here, because, you know, this is the PC version. If you go into, you know, like, defining the controls, there's the grimace button. And you're like, what the fuck is grimace? And the whole time that you don't have the grimace power, this just gives you, like, it just shows your totals or something. Like, it just shows your health and points. But now it has an actual purpose, which is, you know, like, grimacing. Really stupid. Whoa! That was, I'm like, I need to, like, swallow more, like, before I start talking. That was it for more Rayman 3. Pretty fun game. This is like, what? It's like a little bit over. There's like the ice world, and then like the end. It's like 2 more worlds, I want to say. Like, 1 more long stream of this, or like 2 shorter ones, and like it's done. And I might like do that like tomorrow or something, like before Deltarune comes out, which I'll also stream that for sure. I'll try to do it, you know, earlier, so that I don't have to like cut it short. I didn't even want to stop playing it now. It's just that like my mom's home and she wants to be loud and annoying as she enjoys doing. So yeah, that'll be Rayman for right now. Very, very fun game. Very cool. Very flawed, but very like, just like, it's just fun moment to moment like gameplay. I recommend it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for showing up, and see you next time.